Hello everybody, my name is Ronja Engarde, and welcome back for more Pokemon Platinum. In the last part, we actually took care of Eternal City Gym, earning us our second gym badge. Oh, I can't open it. Fuck. In case you're wondering why I sound like I'm fucking crazy right now, I just popped a square of chocolate into my mouth, but I was, too impatient to wait for it to dissolve to start the episode. And I thought, I sounded pretty funny with the chocolate in my mouth, but in case you're like super triggered by mouth sounds, then I'm pretty sorry about that. I'm trying to close my mouth whenever I have to, like swallow or something like that. So that actually brings me to something that I kind of wanted to talk about because I had it in my mind from yesterday. Well, as I was going to bed, actually, I was thinking about it, just laying in bed and trying to fall asleep. And that is that I as a person, I try to, be as empathetic as possible. And even if something doesn't, relate to me, or even if, a situation, if I can't relate to it, I still try to be, respectful and try to understand how it must feel. God, I just thought about something really serious, but on like a lesser note, I never get oh fuck, we're 18 minutes too early. I wonder what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna sit here and talk for like a minute and then cut away because I wanted to just cover that small little fact. That is, I can't really relate to people that don't, whenever I hear somebody like in a video, take a swig of water or eat something and you chew and swallow and all that, and all those general mouth sounds. Like, to me, though, like those are almost like ASMR like, because I just like how it sounds. Like, I know, for example, there was a Game Grumps episode, it was like episode 10 of Wind Waker or something like that, and they were served from from Susie a peanut butter sandwich each, and they were talking about how they had gotten comments from people that were like, oh, when you ate on camera right then, I wanted to kill myself. Like, of course, jokingly, but in general, I know that there's a lot of people that fucking can't stand that sound. Can't stand those sounds, I should say, of the mouth. But that is just something that I just absolutely cannot relate to, because it's like, to me it just sounds like you're just a bunch of fucking pussies. Not actually, of course, but because it's just that since it doesn't bother me whatsoever, it's just like it's hard for me to understand what the problem is, because it's like, they're just sounds. What's the problem? But of course, my I almost said intuitive, my empathetic side, I should say, can understand how, that some sounds just give people discomfort, and like, sure, I'm not about to try to make people uncomfortable or something like that. But there is definitely a part of me that whenever I hear somebody's like, oh, can you please, or not if they're actually like, please, can you not do that? That really bothers me. Like, of course, but when they're the people that are like super over the top with it, like, when you make those sounds, they make me want to like, scrape my ears out. Girl. That just makes me want to do it, like, 10 times more. Like, I'm expecting that there are people in the future that might comment, oh, I hate the sound of you burping, because, like, it's not like I do it often, but I have, like, a burp here and there, and I know, because I know very well from, Nintendo Capri Sun that he gets a lot of those comments of like, can you stop burping? It's really bothering me, and I don't like the sound of it. So I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it too. But I imagined me getting some of those comments, and my first intuition is just, you know, having like an April's Fool's Day video where I do nothing but burp, like just, you know, chug like 2 or 3 boxes of Coke. That's what really makes me burp. Like chugging like 2 or 3 boxes and then just do a video and just, you know, burp like every minute pretty much. Just because there's a part of me that just, when somebody says don't or somebody says stop, I want to do it more. Like, not if it's actually serious, like, but if it's something that I know isn't actually that serious. I'm gonna see you back in like 13 minutes. See you then. Well, I think our titties have been sufficiently lubed up, so, the TV has an oddly malevolent feel. It's as if it's stirring. Hello? Hello? What? Excuse me? Pretty sure it was supposed to be after 8. Let's wait to 8:01. Ooh, this is a spicy meme. Gosh, I literally just been looking up some Pokemon shit in the meantime. Just absolutely no news at all. There we go. Inside the TV, there appears to be a Pokemon. I want to thump the TV. Thump. And here we go. Now, I feel like somebody might be opposed to going for the Rotom because some people might think of it as a legendary Pokemon. I don't really think it is. I mean, it does have the legendary theme, but I definitely wouldn't count it as a legendary. Actually, I don't even know why it has a legendary theme, because, you know, I don't think even in the Diamond Pearl Platinum canon, if you want to call it that it's even, you know, counted as a legendary. I mean, it's literally just, you know, a quote-unquote special encounter. Like sure, it is. There are only one of them in game, so like it is like a special Pokemon, but it isn't legendary. Like, but you know, there are other Pokemon other than Rotom that are you only get one of. I mean, you only get one Togepi, I believe. I'm actually not sure about that. I think you might be able to get more of them after when you get the national decks, but now I don't want to press my luck, so let's try to throw some balls. Usually Nest Ball would be kind of okay, because it works better than a Pokeball if the Pokemon is under level 30. Holy shit, we did it. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Well, I am more than happy about that. I am sorry to cheekers, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take the Rotom over a Pachirisu. Just saying. Ooh. No, no, no. Oh. Why do I do this to myself? This is so stupid. Spicy meme. Oh, I mean, I can't even, you know, hide myself behind the, oh, I'm just doing it ironically. Because, I mean, at this point, is it really ironic? Or is it just moronic? Or is it Sonic? Wow, that was probably one of the worst jokes I've ever made. Can I get like a clap for that? Can I get the claps for that? Oh, and now that it's after 8, we get the Pokemon Center theme for nighttime. Ooh, quirky is definitely not the worst. Could have gone for, well, gone with, I should say, something that was, oh lord, now my brain is just completely stopped. Something that was negative attack, because, you know, it's not going to be using its attack stat. Lord Jesus. Yeah, let's put you in front, and then put Rocks Raquel over here, and we are good to go. Wow. Already got a new member for the team. I am kind of tempted to see if I can acquire the secret key in some mysterious way. Because I mean, again, I don't feel like that's cheating, because that is something we could have had if this was, you know, 2009. It's, you know, just unfortunately like 9 years later. Wait, no, it was a TM. Jesus, what are you doing? Spicy Meme is able to get it, but I don't feel it. Again, it is far from a physical attacker, so not gonna go for that. Also, I just remembered, do you remember that there is a something we forgot to do over here, because I was planning to go back here with Humming to do the rock smashing and whatnot. So let's get that over with. I don't think this is anything. Yeah, it's just an Icy Elf, which, you know, since you get frozen maybe once throughout your entire journey, then, you know, it's not the most useful thing in the world, but, it's like 200 extra Poké Dollars or something like that, so, you know, I'm not gonna turn my nose at that. And there's a trainer down here that has 2 flying type. I think she has a Hoothoot and something else. And there should also be Team 12 Taunt, which, again, pretty much is selling fodder, because, you know, the Taunt has outlived its usefulness after you know, we caught the Abra. Because, you know, using Taunt in-game, there's usually, like, not a lot of times where that would be too useful. No, she has a Starly. I think the second one she has is a Hoothoot, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Now again, I'm kind of thinking if I wanted to add another, one of the forms of Rotom. Oh, it was Hoothoot. But there are some drawbacks to it. Well, there's only really one drawback, and that is it does lose quite a bit of speed, which is, you know, less than fortunate because Rotom doesn't really have the best stats in the world. Like, it is good. Don't get me wrong. It is, well, it's passable stats coupled with its pretty good typing well, the thing is, because it is electric and it also has levitate, so its electric type is only a bonus. There's no drawbacks to it having the electric type. And Ghost isn't really weak to that much. Plus, you know, you have some pretty decent resistances that comes with it. You know, you completely immune to normal and fight, and, you know, you resist stuff like bug and, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it is I think it is in OU, you know, and if you follow the competitive scene of Pokemon, you know, it's a top tier Pokemon in its different forms, and, you know, it's definitely for a reason, because it is pretty good. But, like, not the most useful in game, because I mean, if we were going to rank all the different Pokemon, then I'm not sure if Rotom is, like, I would be willing to guess that it's close to top tier. But if it's, you know, at the top tier, I don't know. So there are definitely some things, like, for example, you know, Gyarados is always pretty high up there, and, you know, I don't know. There are a lot of, actually, in Platinum, you get a lot of good Pokemon, actually. Like, surprisingly, a lot of good Pokemon. Huh. Yeah, sure. Want to get rid of the Glameow as fast as possible, because Glameow is super annoying. Case in fucking point. Ugh. There is the whole, you know, joke about, you know, Hypnosis has a 60 accuracy. Oh, well, you know, that is just for you. For the opponent, the accuracy is more like 90%. That isn't actually the case, but, you know, sometimes it sure does fucking feel like it, because there are definitely not a lot of times where the opponent misses. Definitely feels like it. Same with Supersonic. It definitely feels like, you know, because Supersonic only has 55 accuracy. That is some of the... I really don't know if there are many moves that has lower accuracy than that. Actually, Future Me, put up on screen. How many moves have equal to or less accuracy than Supersonic? I'm pretty sure. I think Sing also has 55, if I remember correctly. But, like, don't think there are many more than that. I don't really count the 1-hit KO moves, because they're a little special. Because they have fluctuating accuracy. Because depending on I think it's from Generation 2 and onwards, it depends on your level and your opponent's level. And if you're the same level as your opponent, the 1-hit KO move has 30% accuracy. And then for every level you are above your opponent, the 1-hit KO move gains 1 point of accuracy. So if you're 10 levels above your opponent, you gain the 1-hit KO move has a 40 accuracy, and so on and so forth. So it has the possibility of having more than 55 accuracy. So I'm not gonna count those. Actually, I've had a lot of fun in the past using 1-hit KO moves in, like, in-game runs. because you know it's a lot of fun just throw those dice and just see if they land, because it is like a 1 in 3 the shot of just straight up removing a Pokemon from play, which is pretty freaking good. Pretty useful, I should say. Also, just mentioning that I put the EXP share on Olivia, because she learns Aqua Jet at level 21, and then after that, she it's not too far from her evolving, because she evolves at level 26. Which I was actually kind of surprised at, because I thought Buizel evolved at level 30 something. It definitely seems like one of those Pokemon that evolve at like 30-ish, like 31. Was my guess, but apparently not. Apparently it is 26, which is surprisingly early, naturally. Because Buizel is definitely a Pokemon that I haven't used a lot. I don't know. There's just something about it that doesn't really appeal to me. I don't know what it is about it, but I suppose it is because one thing could be that it is a physical water type, which is kind of annoying to work with. Because it doesn't benefit from Surf as much as some other water types might, and then in general it uses a lot of physical attacks. When you're using it in game, you're most likely going to give it Surf, because it's an HM and you're going to use it. Either that or you're going to have like 2 water types in your team, but that's just counterintuitive. So you're gonna at least use special attacks on it via Surf, but then a lot of its good moves are physical. Like I think it gets like Ice Punch, and then it has Crunch, and it has Aqua Jet, and it has a pretty good physical moves. So then you either have to forgo those moves, which why would you want to do that, or you have to run a mixed attacker, which it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's it's a little annoying to because then you have to allocate your stats into both attack and special attack instead of specializing in one of them, which again is not the worst thing in an in-game run, because you usually don't have too much control over your EVs anyway, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. But I'm definitely one of those people that I try to get the EV reducing berries as early as possible, so that I'm able to min-max my stats, and then through a combination of EV training and vitamins, I like quote-unquote EV train, like not how you would do it if you actually professionally EV train, but as well as you're gonna be able to do it in game, at least. Because some people might say that oh, you're just making the game less fun if you're just making your Pokemon into unstoppable killing machines. But I'm here to tell you that EV training my Pokemon is not gonna stop me from losing big. Because well, usually when I do like the whole EV training thingamagig, I tend to then not grind too much when it comes to level. So then I'm kind of still equally matched, because then I might be a little under leveled but have like perfect EVs. And then you also have the real risk of your Pokemon having absolute garbage IVs, which EVs you're able to control at any time, as long as you have the correct berries and vitamins and all that. But IVs, you know, those are generated when the Pokemon appears. So you're stuck with what you got when you capture the Pokemon. So you might have fully EV trained a Pokemon, and it's still kind of lagging behind because, you know, it has pretty bad IVs. Though really, they don't do the biggest difference, really. But I mean, comparing a Pokemon that has 0 IVs and 31, which is the maximum, there is definitely a difference. Like, because the thing is that sometimes it does really come down to the wire. Like, sometimes your opponent survives with 1 HP and is able to kill you, and sometimes you survive with 1 HP when you should have probably died. Like, you know, there's a lot of those where, you know, oh, if only you, like, the difference between dying and surviving was like 3 points in your IVs. So like it doesn't overall have the biggest impact, but I mean, all bonus is a bonus, and all, you know, hindering is, you know, hindering. I suppose is the best way I can put it. So, and now I completely run out of things to talk about. I guess we're pretty close to the top. Yeah, because I think Jupiter is literally the next thing. Yeah. And I'm pretty worried about this, because I usually end up losing things to Jupiter, because fuck that Skuntank. What I could do... Oh. If only Spicy Meme had Thunder Wave. That would have been really good right about now. And I think that Zubat has Giga Drain, so Rox Raquel is out of the question for that. What do you have again? Okay. Oh. Don't have really anything that would be super duper useful. I mean, we do have Magnitude and Rox Raquel, but a Night Slash is going to be able to hit through Rox Raquel, and it might two-shot it, and, you know, it has that increased critical hit, which is, you know, just the biggest bitch. But let's just see what happens. Should be able to take the Zubat out in at least 2 hits, but hopefully it doesn't do anything too terribly dangerous. Ah, fuck. You see, if we only had like a couple more points in attack, that would have killed it, but sadly no. And then, you know, those 14 HP points, well, those 14 hit points might spell the difference between us surviving and us not surviving, so that is not good. What can we do? Let's send out Rox Raquel. Hopefully Night Slash doesn't do half her HP. Hopefully it does less. Please, for the love of God. Okay, that was barely. Crossover. Please. Please? Oh, you are a son of a tit. Please hit. Please, for the love of God. Ooh, 7 is not. Oh, that's 70 power. Oh, fuck me in the dick. Oh, God. If I get another 7 or above. Please? Take it. Come on, Rox. Son of a shit. No. No, 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 no. Work Bitch does resist Night Slash, but it doesn't have the best defense in the world. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That did like almost nothing. 15 damage. Wow. Come on, burn it. Okay, fine. That's fine. As long as I'm gonna be able to hit it now. Please. Work, bitch. Work, bitch. Yes! Oh, that should do it. Oh. Perfect. Ugh, I just have, you know, way too many bad memories of losing shit to that fucking skuntank. Ugh, because Dark is a pretty, like, decent offensive type, because there's not a lot of stuff that resists it. Like, you have, like, Fight and Steel, well, at least in this generation. Yeah, well, there's not much else than that, and, you know, Dark itself, but, you know, where the fuck are you gonna get a Dark type before this? Not very likely. I can't actually think of anywhere you could have gotten a Dark type before this. Future me pop up on screen. Could I have had a Dark type before this? Interesting. Anyway, I think that is, well, actually, you know what? Let us get to the bike shop first of all, because there's something I want to pick up before the end of the episode. You know, I don't know what it could be, but God, stop. I'll just heal up because, you know, that's pretty necessary. Don't want to accidentally, you know, spring into battle and then, you know, oh shit, I didn't have fully healed Pokemon. You know, that not like that's happened before. It has definitely happened before. Because I'm a forgetful Frida. Oh shit. I'm so used to spamming B because girl, there's a lot of fucking dialogue that, you know, if you just press A, then all of a sudden you agree to whatever they said, and then they go on a whole spiel about that. But, you know, if you press B, just say no to everything, and, you know, usually that gets you through pretty much all the dialogue that you need. So there's our bike, and there was also the egg from Cynthia, which, you know, I wonder what that is going to hatch into. It's not like we have gotten eggs before. Well, you know, not us, as in on this channel, but whatever. just stop. Just quit while you're ahead. So I think I am gonna see you guys in the next time. Goodbye.